It gives me a high that I cannot explain. I don't know if you're ready for how beautiful this is. $1. There's no question in my mind. This is coming home with me. I'm on a high. It made me feel rich. It's all hand beaded. What an excuse to shop, a wedding. I am so excited for today's video because we are just gonna sit down and I am gonna show you the most epic things that I found at the craziest estate sale I've ever been to in my life. It was so much fun. Me and my friend went together and we were just blown away the entire time by all of the treasures in this amazing home. You're just gonna freak out. You just need to see what I found. Make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. If you have not already, I would love to have you join our little fairy family over here, and let's just go ahead and get into this haul. There is going to be like a little theme in this, and that is the fact that I am getting married in like a year and 3 months, so wedding planning is in full swing over here. I'm saying full swing, but I don't have a ton of stuff done, but we're starting, okay? Unfortunately, I did not get any footage inside because I left my freaking phone in the car when we went in, so I couldn't take any pictures. It was such a beautiful home. It really made me want a new house. Anyway, that's besides the point. Let me show you the thing that I wanted most of all. I saw this in the pictures. There was over 800 pictures of this sale online. It was this little stained glass spider. How freaking cute is this little spider with this like gemstone belly? Now that I'm looking at this, oh yeah, it is a spider. It does have 8 legs. For a second I was like, does this even have 8 legs? Is this even a spider? Am I just tripping? No, it is a spider. I think it looks like somebody made this, so this could be one of a kind. I'm not sure. I just think this is so adorable. It was hanging in the kitchen in the home, so I was thinking maybe I'll hang it in my kitchen. It was marked $12, so I just went ahead and grabbed it because I really, really wanted her. I'm gonna take this tag off. It's just so freaking cute, and I love how sparkly it is. I'm just gonna keep telling myself that this is a one-of-a-kind spider and there's no other spiders like this in the entire world, and I just feel so special that it's mine. I love it. So I have this idea for our wedding for the centerpieces on the tables. I want there to be like little stacks of antique, kind of like vintage fairy tale-esque books. So I have a little over a year. I'm thinking I need about like 50 books, so I'm just kind of grabbing them every time I see them now. Found this one on the shelf. I thought it was like a really pretty book. It's called Sixpence in Her Shoe, and it had this like really pretty rose on it. Now this isn't necessarily like a fairy tale, but I just want it to be kind of like whimsical, kind of like titles on the books and just like really pretty covers. That makes sense to you, right? Makes sense in my mind. But isn't that gonna be so cute for our centerpieces? I want to see how old this book is. What's that old book smell? This book is from 1964. So this is actually a pretty old book, and I just thought the spine was really pretty. This was only $1, so they had all the books on the shelf for $1, so I just went ahead and grabbed this. It's kind of like the title page, what it looks like. Very exciting. Now I have an excuse to buy vintage books. That's probably what this is all about, actually. Okay, let me show you these. I am obsessed. I don't even know exactly what these are. Comment if you know what these like were for, but they're kind of like these little like silk little cases that you could put like clothes or accessories in, I'm thinking, to store. These are for sure real silk, and look at this embroidery on here. It has this little like button closure with this little loop. You can close it up. All one was $8, but wait, there's more. It was a set of 3. Here's like the medium size one. It's exactly the same, just like a bigger size. These are freaking gorgeous, and I don't even know where these came from. There's like no tag or anything on them. There's a few imperfections on the backs of them, but they're in like really good condition. Look at the beautiful seaming on there. So this medium size one I paid $10 for. And then we have the biggest one. The second I saw these, I just grabbed them. This one was $12, so I got the whole set for $30. What I was thinking about what I would do with these is maybe use them on my actual wedding day to maybe like transport some of like my accessories or like things I need to bring the day of just to put in and look really, really pretty. And doesn't this just give off kind of like a pretty bridal vibe? Like it literally looks like a wedding dress. I am so excited about these. These are just so lovely and beautiful. There's just something so fun about going into a very wealthy person's house and finding all of their stuff for like super cheap. It gives me a high that I cannot explain. Seriously, if you're into thrifting, like you might want to get in on this estate sale thing. It's like thrifting in someone's home, like all this like good stuff. Okay, I have to show you this now because this is incredible. Me and my friend were like freaking out when we got home about how cool this is. It's that same like silky material and it has this little bow embroidered on it. It's like a little book that opens up, but look at this. It's to store jewelry in when you travel, and it has like all these little pockets with like pink velvet lined inside. It folds up like that, and then you can close it and then tie it together for traveling. I've never seen anything like this. It honestly looks handmade. I don't know how old this is. There's no tag on this or anything. And you're not gonna believe what I paid for this. $1. $1 I paid for this. Now I will say it does have a little bit of like staining right here. The very first one, and it's like tearing just a little bit. You can barely even notice that. And this is like the coolest thing I've ever seen. I just love this. I don't even know if I'll ever use it. I just think it's such a cool little like antique piece. I can't get over it. I don't know if you're ready for how beautiful this is. This is definitely real silk as well. Would you look at this beautiful scarf textile? Look how freaking pretty this is. It's like a batik silk scarf. I saw this online when I was looking at the pictures and I was like, whatever that is, I saw that little butterfly and I was like, I need it. I am so obsessed with this. The colors, the print, everything. This is so pretty. I was honestly thinking, how pretty would this be to wear as like a head scarf or even just to like hang up or like use as a decor piece. I paid a little more for this. It was $25. There's no question in my mind this is coming home with me. Oh my god, like I just want to cry. It's so pretty. If you don't agree with me, I'm sorry, but this is gorgeous. I'm on a high. Look how cool this bracelet is. I'm gonna take the tag off really quick. Tell me you see what I see, because does this not look like interlocking mushrooms? And you can look at it like so many different ways. Like the mushrooms are going that way, they're going this way. I just think this is such a cool bracelet. I barely ever even wear bracelets, but I had to buy this because it's so pretty. $12? Oh, I didn't even notice it had a designer on it. I'm about to Google that. Crements. Let's see if anything pops up for that. Here it is, jewelry. Crements jewelry. So here's a bunch on eBay. Okay, so it's not worth a ton. Interesting. I think this woman was like tiny because this like barely fits on my wrist and I have pretty small wrists. I have to like scratch myself to get it on, but once it's on, it actually fits my wrist perfectly. Usually I can't find bracelets that fit. What a cool bracelet. I love it. There was a lot of jewelry there. I don't even know what this is, but I thought it was just so darling. I think it's a little vase or like a shot glass, but it has like this little gold bow on it. You know what this is? Let me know because I'm not sure. I thought this might even be cute for like something at the wedding to maybe just like stick a little flower in or something. Just kind of want to have a lot of like antique stuff for our decorations there. This was $4. I love this little bow on here. I just think it's so darling. I need to clean this actually. It's a little dusty. You should have seen how much like dishware and stuff these people have. Like, there's no way you ever used all this stuff. Come on now. I just grabbed these little strawberries and flowers. I just thought these were really cute and they were only $1. I've never seen like little fake strawberries like this. I thought they were cute, so I might like stick them in a vase. And I also grabbed this. I just thought this was a really cool old trim with these these like little apples on it. I was thinking these would be really cute for maybe like a little dress or like overall strap. It was only $2. Now that I'm looking at it in the light, I did notice that there's a little bit of staining on there, but I just really love these kind of like vintage embroidered trims and things like this. I just kind of like to collect them because I think they're just really cool little textile pieces. But now that I'm looking at this, it's actually sewn together at the top. I don't actually know what this is. Is this just to like hang up somewhere? I also grabbed this little case right here. I thought this was so cool. It's like an old little box full of sewing threads. It's got some like random buttons and stuff in it. I bought this mostly just for the case because I love these little cases to organize my sewing supplies, and they're really hard to find nowadays. I thought this one was cute with just like little stars on it. It was $6. The little spools of thread in here are super cute though. It's gonna be hard for me to throw those away. Oh my god. It smells really old. It smells like an old library from like my elementary school when I was little. Oh my god. That is like giving me such a visceral memory of being like a small child in a library. There's a little brand on there. It says Belding Corticelli, I think. I just wanted to show you these. I got these little bags. My arm was literally getting a cramp in it from holding everything, and I literally had a cramp in my arm for like 2 days after this sale. They just had these little empty bags in the closet for 50 cents each, and I thought that was so smart because I just grabbed these to like put my stuff in. The bag is from Bergdorf Goodman, by the way. What the hell? I wonder what she bought in this bag. I just thought the bag was really cool. I'll probably hang on to it maybe to like organize stuff in my closet or something. I was like trying to switch over to this bag because then I found this bag, and then like look at these cool handles. Am I weird to be so excited about this bag? I don't know. Imagine just like you buy something at the store and they just give you a bag like this. I would feel like so fancy. I had like everything was like tangled around this spider's legs when I was trying to transfer over, and I'm like, you know what? Let me just buy both bags. I don't think the 50 cents is gonna bankrupt me. Wanted to show you those because I thought they were kind of cool. It made me feel rich. So I got all this stuff with my friend on Thursday. James really wanted to go, so we went there on Saturday. We had like an hour to get there before we both had to like leave and go to work. And how sweet is this? This lady was like driving by us when we were walking in, and she was like, oh, do you guys have a number yet? And we were like, no. Apparently it was like lined up already, like over 100 people waiting. And she's like, oh, we decided not to stay, and she gave us her numbers. So we actually like got in the second round and had enough time to like go look around, and he ended up getting like a bunch of the tools and guy stuff that he wanted. But that day they had like everything marked down, and I didn't even see this the first day, but I found this bag. It's all hand beaded. Look at this little rose on the closure. It's so heavy too, and it feels like so luxe in your hand. And then it has silk lining with like this gold. This is such a pretty bag. I just noticed it's missing one bead. Of course it's missing one bead right there, but no big deal. Nothing in life is perfect, and that is something that you realize. I was actually thinking, wouldn't this be such a pretty bag for at my wedding? Maybe to just put like my little bridal emergency kit in, just to kind of like have with me on the day of, or like use as my little bag. I don't even have my dress yet, so we'll have to see if it even like works. It was marked down from 75 originally. They marked it down to 60, then to 48. And then listen to this, I like went up to the lady that was writing down, and I was like, I don't know, like I just really love this, but it's a little more than I want to spend. I think I want to use it for my wedding. And she's like, oh, I'll just mark it down to 35 for you. So I ended up getting it for 35. There is a tag inside. Walborg, made in Japan. Okay, this is funny. Look what is in the pocket. A double-sided little mirror. If you know what this is for, you know what this is for. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. But that was in the pocket of this bag, and I found it when I got home. But on the first day, it was kind of funny because I bought my friend this little like tea strainer that she wanted to. It was $5. I don't have it because she took it home. But she found some really cute stuff too. I had exactly $100 in cash in my purse because I wanted that to be my budget. And when I checked out, my total was exactly $100. So it was meant to be. So I got everything minus the white bag, plus the gift for her for $100, and then plus 35. So I got all of this stuff for $135, which I feel pretty dang good about. I feel like this is some really nice stuff. I can't believe I found some stuff that I'm gonna be able to even use for my wedding. Who knew? What an excuse to shop, a wedding. So that is everything. Thank you so much for watching. This was really, really fun. I just love sitting down and sharing my little treasure hunts with all of you. I just love finding a good deal in like an old treasure. There's just nothing like it. You should have seen some of this furniture. Oh my god, I need a bigger house. I need more money so I can buy more furniture. The way I found it was just on estatesales.net. You can go on there and put in like your zip code and then they'll email you whenever sales are around your area. So that is how I found it. I always keep an eye on that. Subscribe before you leave. Thank you for being here, and until next time, please remember that you are special, beautiful, and magical, and I love you so much. Bye!